Hi, everybody. Welcome to episode 3 of Tacky Tablecloths. I'm Justin.
Hi, I'm Gwen.
And I'm Alex. Sometimes.
Sometimes?
Yeah.
Not always?
No, not always.
What are you the other times?
Let's not go there.
Let's not go there.
24.
Today's not a good day to bring that up.
Oh, okay.
We'll
Are you a mommy sometimes?
It's
Mother's Day!
Not a mommy
Oh,
sometimes.
yeah, Mother's Day. Shout out to all them moms.
Yeah.
And the single moms.
All those single moms.
And the married moms. And the non-married moms.
I saw a meme on Facebook, or actually, I saw a meme. I guess it doesn't matter where I saw it. I just told everybody how lame I am.
It
But
matters to me.
okay.
Oh,
Well,
no, he does like lame Facebook memes too. So
Yeah,
it's
but
not
I'm
a
in
big deal.
Facebook shit posting. That's a completely different animal.
so anyway, this meme was, and it was this guy who's like, is always going to the bars and stuff, always talking about this shit. And he's like, at this point in my life, I might as well just accept I'm gonna marry a girl that has kids.
What?
Where's
Okay,
the
maybe.
joke?
Yeah, where's the
Okay,
joke?
sorry, I don't know. Okay, maybe let's try to rephrase it
yeah,
here.
this is why Facebook sucks.
At this point in life, I just need to accept the fact that I'm gonna be a stepdad. I think maybe that's what it was.
Oh, okay.
He says that he needs to
Oh, you're
accept
gonna
the
be a
fact that he's
Oh,
gonna be a
that
stepdad
Oh, I see. Okay.
because all these hoes having babies. I guess thoughts.
All these thoughts.
Yeah, all these
Did you-
thoughts running
Did you
through my
see-
head.
Did you see that picture I sent you? Yesterday, or was it Friday? I mean, you don't have to pull it. It was on Snapchat or whatever.
Oh,
Someone took the homeowners association meeting thing, but it's like
Oh, they put
HOA, the
HO.
homeowners association. But I'm imagining some teenager came by and replaced the A with an E.
Yeah.
So it said ho meeting.
Yeah.
homie.
Yeah. It's just like thoughts assemble.
Thoughts
So-
assemble.
Yeah. I think that was his exact
Yeah, I think that
caption
was
on
my
it.
caption.
Yeah.
So
So, did anybody else watch Borat this week?
No,
No,
I
I
did not
think
watch
only you.
Borat.
Oh, I thought
but-
you said you did.
No, I was starting to say I did watch another movie that was kind of interesting, but I did not see Borat.
that would have been a crazy coincidence if he
That
also
would've
watched Borat this week.
I mean, I'm always down to watch Borat because it's such a great absurd comedy. But
Yeah.
no, I saw Imperium, the Daniel Radcliffe neo-Nazi movie,
Oh really?
which was interesting. Yeah.
Have you seen the Daniel Radcliffe one where he's a dead body?
Yes, Swiss Army Man. I
Swiss
love
Army Man, I
that
love
film.
that movie. It's so funny.
Oh, I still haven't seen that.
You haven't?
It's
Dude,
available
he
on
gets
Prime.
powered by farts. It's
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
so great.
no, I saw the trailers.
There is also a much deeper meaning to the film than
Yeah.
just farting. But
Yeah.
but the fart scene was great. Let's not lie here. But anyways, so I'm watching Borat, and Jessica decides to watch Borat with me, and she's never seen Borat before. And then all of a sudden, throughout the movie, she keeps just saying, "Oh, so that's what you guys mean when you say that." Oh.
My wife. Yeah, right. Now, she understands like the last 15 years of jokes and bad accents. Welcome to 2018, Jessica. My neighbor, he gets clock radio. Or I get clock radio, he get clock radio.
No, he can't get clock radio because he's poor.
Oh, that's what. Yeah. What was the whole setup to that?
It's like, I get goat, my neighbor get goat.
I get porch step, he get porch step. I get iPod, he get iPod mini. So what's going on with you guys? Anything new?
Well,
Just before we get into topics.
managers are leaving the work this week, and I'm going to be held responsible for some shit that I'm not used to being held responsible for, but I'm pretty sure it's going to go pretty good. But
It's okay.
progress report next week.
I got your back, buddy. We work together. I know, almost just as
We'll
much
hold
as you.
hands through the whole process. I was hoping we could do the intertwined hands,
No, I'm
we're
not doing
dating.
that.
Okay.
I'll know you like that. What
Um,
about you? What's good?
I actually am starting. We haven't started it yet, but I'm actually soon to be engaging on my first Dungeons and Dragons campaign,
Fucking A.
which I've never actually played before. The only time I actually really did it was this kid was basically just trying to bang some other girl, and that was like the whole setup for us even getting together. and then we didn't actually even play Dungeons of Dragons.
Did you guys bang?
No, they didn't bang. But
that was you banged.
No.
Oh,
rip.
I wasn't the person trying. I wasn't the person trying to. I just wanted to play Dungeons and Dragons. And I was just sitting there at the table, mad that we weren't playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
But
so is that the one where there's like a dungeon master and like it's like people?
Yeah. Doing it with some of the people
I've got 7 wood.
That's more like Settlers of Catan.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I've never played that either.
Oh, speaking of, I've got 7 wood. The new Fortnite update, Season 4.
Yeah.
Have you guys played yet?
No.
Have you played Season
Zelda.
4 yet?
No, I haven't.
Playing Zelda?
I've been playing Zelda.
You
want to talk about Zelda and then I'll talk about Fortnite?
No, you can talk about Fortnite. You already brought it up.
Alright, so Fortnite.
Have you played as Thanos yet?
Do I look like I'm good enough to play as Thanos, man? I got like 3 wins on my record.
All time.
No, I think it's more like 6, but...
I was gonna say I was there for one of them.
Yeah. At least a couple.
Yeah, so some of the things I really like about this season are the addition of new power-ups, such as the hop-up rocks, which, depending on what section of the map you're in, can really change the speed of the gameplay. However, what I've noticed is the pro players are not going for them. They are letting all the noobs run around and jump and be able to overjump, and on you just get totally
right, because you're
clobbered
just
by
like
them.
out in the open.
Yeah, because it's like, and you can hear it. It's like, or
right,
whatever the sound is. But yeah, the Thanos game mode is pretty sweet. I was watching some Ninja replays the other day.
Yeah.
And he was.
You watch Ninja?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
But I was thinking to myself, I was like, I heard Ninja's pretty good, so let's go see him play as Thanos,
Right,
because that's probably really fucking good. So yeah, I watched a few highlight reels of that, and that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I also really like whenever you used to be sitting at the home screen, there would be, if your friend was still in the game, there's really no way to know, and now they're kind of like a hologram, so that's nice.
Oh, okay.
And then just generally change some of the shooting dynamics and that kind of thing. I have found that in Season 4 I've gotten kills more easily than in Season 3.
Oh, they fixed some of like the latency issues or...
Yeah, well you can still get kind of like popped by a shotgun and not even hear the bullet and die, which is kind of frustrating, especially when as soon as you land you just get knocked, but...
right.
Yeah, whatever.
Well,
that's pretty much all I got to say about it.
It's still early access beta. So.
I mean, it's a free game.
You think it's ever going to be released?
I don't know. They're still... when the money starts to dry up...
What if the game was just called Fortnite Early Access and we've just been, like, trolled the whole time?
Like, that's the actual title.
That's the actual title of the game, Fortnite Early Access.
God, that's like those stores you'll see around town that's going out of business. And it's just called going out of business.
Like Harbor Freight down the street.
Wasn't that in a movie? Was that the fucking Zohan movie? Yeah, or it was the guy's electronics store. It's literally just called going out of business. He's like, we're not actually going out of business.
You guys have been going out of business for 7 years.
That fucking film. I remember I started it. And it is, I already was like, by this point, Adam Sandler's a piece of shit. But I'm going to keep watching it. I fell asleep at 4 different times. And it was on TV. And each time I woke up and I was like, is this the same movie? Because it's like...
it changes. It pivots like
its narrative is so fucked.
Yeah, first season, like, he's an Israeli special forces guy. Then he comes to America and meets up with the I don't know if he was also an Israeli guy or was like a...
Dude, I don't know. I was busy going, what the fuck is this movie?
Know. Anyway...
Oh, I'm thinking of the Love Guru.
And then he... don't even get me started on the fuck.
Hey, the Love Guru is better than Zohan. At least I've laughed at things in the Love Guru. Not a lot.
Yeah, then he starts doing like the hairdresser stuff, and then he's like, I don't want to be a soldier anymore or whatever. I'm going to cut hair. And then he starts fucking the old ladies, and that's what just completely takes a left turn.
He's like a soccer player, too, at one point. He's like a pro soccer player or something.
Is he?
I remember
I don't know. It's been like 10 years.
I feel like I remember some sort of a soccer thing because he does like some sort of 360 kick in the air because they do that to zoom in on his crotch again because, it's hilarious. He wears short shorts. Like, I could be completely fabricating that in my mind as some sort of sleep-addled.
Shaolin soccer.
Shaolin soccer was good. It's like, did you ever see the movie The Dictator with Sacha Baron?
Yeah.
That movie was not good either, but it at least did that premise much better than Zohan.
I liked The Dictator.
Yeah, it was funny.
It was at least much more tonally consistent. It was stupid, but it...
Yeah.
it didn't become what Zohan did.
Oh Jesus! Yeah, how did we get on talking about the fucking?
I mean, that's kind of
Dude,
related.
there's
to
like this
Sacha
whole
Baron
like
Cohen.
subculture of people that like love that movie and like will defend the shit out of it that it's like a really good movie.
Zohan
like
or the
unironically. Zohan. Yeah, they say it's like Adam Sandler's like best movie. I'm just like, oh.
Have you seen 8 Crazy Nights?
Oh, yo, 8 Crazy Nights is the greatest.
I was just looking over here while we're watching this, looking at all the Adam Sandler movies that are over there.
What? Are there a bunch?
I don't know that many. I have
I think
Happy
8 Crazy
Gilmore.
Nights is the only one I actually.
I have Happy Gilmore and Billy Madison because those are classics.
Yeah.
Which one do you like better?
Between those two,
Yeah.
probably Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, Happy Gilmore.
Just because.
Billy Madison's funny though. If you're just in the mood for something stupid, just really.
Happy
really
Gilmore
stupid.
has a better story and a better just villain and it.
Oh yeah.
Happy Gilmore's a much better film. The Waterboy I like better than both of those though. I have The Waterboy somewhere over there, and then I have 8 Crazy Nights.
Oh, yeah.
I have not seen 8 Crazy
And I have
Nights,
the
don't
Adam
think.
Sandler
You've never seen
Longest
8 Crazy
Yard.
Nights?
No, what's it about?
It's animated.
Hanukkah.
It's an animated musical, but it's about. Yeah, it's like his. It's Adam. It's basically Adam Sandler playing himself, and when he was a kid, he was in like the Jewish basketball youth league or whatever with his best friend who's a girl, and his parents die in a car crash, and he's all sad, and he becomes a drunk, and he's now an adult, and yeah, and then he has to learn the true meaning of Chris Mahana Kwanzaa.
Thanks to a short little old man who looks like
Whitey,
a Sasquatch.
who's also played.
Does he sing like Adam Sandler a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah, the songs are hilarious. Like,
Yeah,
I
the
used to
songs
know
are
like
good.
the whole like all the songs.
That's a technical foul!
Technical foul.
All right, well maybe I'll have to borrow that one.
Yeah. Oh man.
Actually,
shit.
it's
We
been
should
so
watch
long-
it.
yeah.
I was meaning to watch it this.
Yeah,
this
we said we were
holiday
going
season,
to
yeah,
for
we
the
just
holidays
never
and we
did.
didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of movies, on the my delivery route this week,
Yeah.
I found about 50 DVDs. Just
Oh yeah, you
ranging
so-
from
yeah,
Josh,
what-
ranging from Josh Brolin's W to Shia LaBeouf and Transformers.
Did you take it?
Were they all like DVDs?
They're all DVDs,
Oh.
and some of them are brand new, unopened.
Did
Oh.
you take it?
Oh yeah?
Oh,
God,
okay.
well, I'll take a picture of all of them later. But I also
Hell
found
yeah.
a Dyson vacuum in the trash and it's brand new.
You guys find so much weird stuff. Like we found that.
Dude,
Yeah,
that's a
I found a
$700
50-inch
vacuum.
broken TV.
Hey, but my $700 vacuum works fine. It
Oh,
works
yeah.
great. Literally, the only thing wrong with it is they just got way too much like cat hair in the spinner, and they just like, oh fuck, it doesn't work anymore.
That's why they threw that vacuum away.
Yeah, dude, it's just a little dirty.
Was it over in the rich people
Oh
part
yeah.
of town?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Of course it was.
That's where I found that TV too.
Well,
I was kind of
yeah,
hoping
but-
there was just a couple of dead pixels, and they're like, "All right, we're throwing the whole thing out." But
At least
Oh my god,
there's
the
some
one
sort of a
corner's got
reason
one
that
pixel.
that one's not working.
yeah, that one, that TV is really fucked.
Yeah, the other thing that sucks is like back in the day they used to have like TV repair shops.
Yeah, I looked it up. There's not really many around, and they're all in like
Whatever happened to right to
weird
repair?
parts of town.
Companies are getting rid of that because they're like, oh, well, I mean, my fucking laptop here, you can't even remove the battery because it's like soldered in. I was lucky enough that like this is like an old enough version where the RAM is still upgradable.
Yeah.
It's also part too. Like usually repair costs are so high that like, you know, for the average person fixing that TV is probably going to be like $100 and something bucks. And it's like at that point, may as well just get a new TV. Like for us,
Yeah.
it might be worth it. It might depending on how much it costs to repair it. But
What
you
is
know,
it? An LG?
Yeah, I think it was an
I
LG.
think so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was an LG. I mean, it's a nice ass TV.
it's huge.
It's just, it looks like
Huge.
somebody spilled something on it because like there's that one corner that's like
Yeah.
clearly has water damage on it.
Now, how little Billy spilled his soda pop on
It
top
was
of the corner.
probably Uncle Dan while he was watching the Patriots game.
Goddamn fucking Eagles! He just throws his beer at the TV. God damn it! Fucking Pete! Fucking Tom Brady!
Just let it dry. It'll work next week.
Stick the whole TV in rice. Just fill up the sandbox with rice. Just stick the whole thing in there. It'll-
Excuse me. I need 78,000 pounds of rice.
Oh boy. All right.
Excuse me? You bringing up that Super Bowl again? When Tom goddamn Brady cried his ass home, and the Philadelphia Eagles won their first Super Bowl. Now them Jets, they're on the come up. We gonna get it next year. But ain't nothing make me happier than seeing Tom goddamn Brady losing a goddamn Super Bowl. You know what else I'm gonna see this week?
Your mom.
We gonna see LeBron James waltz his ass into the finals again against a dead Celtics team, which is absolute bullshit.
Is he gonna be MVP?
What's your favorite basketball team, Uncle Dan?
I don't really like basketball too much. I just hate LeBron James. Basketball's too much of a pretty boy sport for me. I like man sports like football.
Like soccer?
Boy, don't even start with me.
You could definitely
on dive grass.
You could definitely have your own like Alex Jones style performance art, conservative sports talk radio show where you talk about government conspiracies and shit, but like label it as you're being completely serious and just shit. You'd be a millionaire, man.
I remember
that's where the real money is. Conservatives.
Back in high school, in my economics class, we had to write this paper analyzing this like speech that Barack Obama was giving.
Yeah.
And it was an extra credit assignment, and it was in my economics class with Mr. Morrison, who I always just fucked around with.
Mr. Morrison was a douchebag.
Oh, did you know him?
Yeah, he was one of the wrestling coaches.
I loved him. Like, I thought he was hilarious, but I like to just press his buttons as much as possible with my assignments.
You ever get him mad?
I tried to.
That was funny.
And,
I made him mad.
I just wrote this paper from the whole, like, standpoint of, like, you know, just the most conservative person ever. Like, this Obama person up here giving a speech at some sort of a banquet when he should be out there being president. Just here wearing a fancy suit. I don't remember.
Probably going golfing tomorrow.
I don't remember everything word for word, but you know,
maybe you should go get it and read it on camera.
I don't know where the hell it is, dude. That was like 7 years ago.
Go find it, dude.
I do have a couple of your like art projects on my laptop.
Oh, let's roll those right now.
We'll save.
Let's roll those on the screen.
I have to do some digging.
But I just remember when.
Oh, you mean in the editing process?
Yeah, in the editing.
I'll see.
Just flash a few of them up there.
We'll see.
There's one right here, and one right here. Like the people on YouTube do, they point at.
Yeah, that's how it works. But I just
subscribe here, by the way, or maybe it's down here. I'm not sure. Maybe down there. Yeah,
I just remember.
I'm just gonna.
I turned the assignment in, and when I got it back from him. It was a 0. No extra credit was awarded.
Really? Really? Just for taking the piss on it?
He had no idea what the hell was going on. He was like, "You seem to have a lot of strong political opinions. Maybe you should start a talk show."
We used to have like a
you did the whole extra credit assignment. He gave you 0 points. You still had to take the time and write it.
Oh yeah, it sounds creative too.
You still had to write it. Like if it was out of 25 points, you had to fucking write it. You should have got 5 points for writing it, even if it was just bullshit.
If it was a real assignment, I probably would have. But since it was extra credit, it wasn't worthy of extra credit because I didn't actually discuss any of the actual issues in the thing. I just, pretended to be an angry conservative. And
did he ever tell you the story about how him and his wife were eating raccoon meat?
No, but I think you've told me that.
Yeah, sounds like a euphemism for something.
Yeah, no, I think they were like vacationing out to like their parents. So one of their parents that like lives out in the country or something, and their I don't know, grandpa or whatever was like, "Yeah, I found this on the way home around raccoon." And then we ended up like having inside jokes about him being a total redneck, and I remember one day we were having like a tornado drill or something. We were like, "Yeah, Mr. Morrison's gonna get his shotgun out and go chase down the tornado." Yeah, get the fuck out of here! He wasn't even like a redneck or anything. He didn't have an accent or anything.
He did have a big ass beat up pickup truck, but that's about it.
Yeah. He was Westerville redneck.
But it's
which is I have a pickup truck and I wear camo, but I live in fucking Medallion in like $1 million home.
It's funny though you mentioned the raccoon meat though, because that's like something I could see on like, you guys ever watch like those kitchen nightmare shows? Like with Gordon
Yeah,
Ramsay.
Not
Speaking
often,
of that,
but-
I would think of Chopped. You got
Chopped.
raccoon meat, celery, and raspberries.
Well,
Make your meal.
I don't remember, or I don't know why. I think it was because I watched like a couple of like binging with Babish videos.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, there just started being all these kitchen nightmare videos that kept popping up on my
You
YouTube.
like cooking now, says
And I was
YouTube.
like, all right, I mean, Chef Gordon's kind of funny. Let's see what the hell these are. And it's just the fakest shit. Like, it's so blatantly, like
scripted. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like, I could see that raccoon meat being something like, you know, you were supposed to serve me a steak! This is raccoon meat! You know, and then you just see, like, the little raccoon, like, like crawling through the kitchen or something. Like, there's literally one, he goes in before the rest of the staff and finds a pigeon flying around in their back room, which somehow isn't eating any of the food. It's literally just flying around
Yeah,
being a
because
pigeon.
it's a trained pigeon.
Oh,
that
who
they
put a
hired-
pigeon in here?
Exactly, he's like, there's a fucking pigeon up there! And the
Oh,
pigeon
you
just-
fucking bloody idiot! Oh, you
Now you have
fucker.
to throw away all the food and go shopping again.
And the pigeon just like sitting there like this, just like looking at them, and then like he goes down to their storeroom and like in an unrefrigerated area they just have like stacks on stacks on stacks of like barbecue ribs just laying out like uncooked.
Yeah.
And he's just like, and you didn't even put the ribs away. But even though somehow we're supposed to believe that they were,
Not Irish.
because I can't do a
Oh,
British.
you're freaking roll.
I can barely do a British accent, let alone an angry British accent.
Well, your Gordon Ramsay sounds like your Paul voice.
Everything's the same. But anyway.
Hey, brother.
You're supposed to believe that these ribs that were left out for 12 hours just look like they came straight out of a refrigerator because, you know.
Yeah.
And, like, there was one, this chef's just, like, drinking on the job, and he just keeps pulling beers out and, like, drinking them in the middle of the food. Yeah, it's just like, it's 5 o'clock, blah, 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 blah. And then he, like, turns the fire on the thing full blast and, like, throws the meat into a thing of fire. And I'm just like, yes, I'm sure that this is real. Like, I keep fucking watching them just out of, like...
I can't stop.
I can't
No,
stop because I'm like, at least one of these has to be real, but they're all so fucking scripted. Like, what
Yeah.
the hell?
Well, yeah, they gotta have drama. They gotta have
On the-
something going on.
There's a difference between having drama and having it be so blatantly fabricated that it's, yep, you got a fucking pigeon up there!
On the other side of that, have you ever watched Gordon Ramsay's baking videos?
Some of
like
his,
his
like,
home cooking
His home
stuff.
cooking
yeah,
videos,
dude,
that shit's
they're
good.
Yeah, they're
All right,
incredible.
now you just massage the bread. Massage
yeah,
Massage the bread.
I watched
Oh,
one.
it's just so tenderly. Oh, smell it. Move. Oh, it just sounds like it's having orgasms. If you ever just
Because he is.
If
Because
you ever just listen to the audio, don't put on the video. He's,
Yeah, dude, I'm creaming my pants just watching it.
I bet if you eat that food that he himself just prepared, you will have an orgasm.
dude, I heard that he only eats cheeseburgers on the weekends or on the weekdays. Like literally, he eats like he's like a fine ass chef, but he just cooks. He just eats shit. Like he loves fast food or something.
I couldn't see
Yeah,
that.
did you read that on a
No.
Vice article
Dude,
or something?
Probably look it up, dude.
Meet the burger-loving chef who saves all of his gourmet
10
recipes.
things you won't believe Gordon Ramsay eats.
Gordon Ramsay was like photographed one time having a mental breakdown and eating a cheeseburger, and
Yeah.
they're like, clearly this is indicative of his everyday behavior.
I remember seeing him on, I don't know if it was like Kimmel or something, but he was trying like Girl Scout cookies and he did not like them.
He likes the Thin Mint.
Did you like the Thin Mints?
He
Did
still
you see
spit
that?
it out, but he's like, that one's not bad. That's the least shit out of all of these.
Yeah, Thin Mints are okay. I gotta have them when they're like frozen though.
Have you seen the ones where he's like they have to answer a question or something, and if they don't answer the question, they have to eat the food that the person says that they have to eat. So there's like 10 different things. It'd be like squid eyeballs and like
Oh, no.
pickled nuts and other shit.
Pickled
like
nuts.
testicles, pickled testicles.
Oh, actual, okay.
Yeah, like straight up bull testicles, or they'll
Rocky
have
Mountain
like Jesus saliva or something. I don't know
What?
that they have to.
Did you
What?
say Jesus saliva?
That's a weird food, isn't it?
What?
Seems like a hard food to acquire, huh?
What is it? Jesus saliva?
And we're going to top this roast with the greatest seasoning known to man, Jesus saliva.
He's
It'll
got,
restore your hairline. It'll make your dick 4 inches bigger. It'll give you rock hard abs and just extend your life. It's a goddamn miracle.
It's like, you know that episode
Speaking
of
of which,
Futurama
this
where...
episode brought to you by Jesus, saliva.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, we're about to take a break here. Do we have an actual sponsor today? Well, we don't actually.
Oh,
have
yeah. Our
but-
sponsor today is your mom. Go give her a hug.
Yeah, go give your mommy a hug.
And maybe
I'm gonna
some
go give my
chocolate.
mommy a hug.
See, that's why Brent's well dressed.
I know.
today.
I have to. Like right after we record
It
this,
looks like he
I have to,
ironed his shirt.
I have to go.
This has been hanging in my closet.
It looks like it was ironed and then hung in your closet.
I think so. I mean, I have.
Dude, it's got
I have
creases on it. Like, how is that?
Yeah.
That didn't come from here.
Yeah, I have the. Oh, look what the idiot marked it in as. Yeah.
You did that?
Huh? No, I didn't do that.
Sleeveless top? That's a blouse.
Yeah, this is not a blouse. Whoever took it, I think it was one of the
It's
old...
got a little sleeve.
Well, yeah, it's got a little sleeve. It's got sleeves on it. Okay, whatever. We'll be
We'll be right back.
back.
I love you.
Bleh.
Jesus, saliva.
Bleh.
Hey everybody, welcome back. It's time for some hot topics.
Hot topics.
And not the
Hot
kind that
topic.
just sells Funkos.
Ooh.
Are we gonna talk crap about Funkos on every show?
I'm not talking crap about Funkos. I'm just saying, there's a decent amount of stores now that went from selling their original intended products to now just being Funko repositories. GameStop,
Suppositories.
Target
Literally,
sells a
that's
lot
what
of
they
other
did.
stuff.
They stopped selling games. GameStop.
You go to pre-order a game, they're like, okay, you want to buy a couple Funkos too? We got this deal right now. Buy 10 Funkos, save $3. You want to buy a Funko? Funko Pops. Look at all these characters we've got here.
I prefer the statues on the wall.
You're buying God of War? Would you like a God of War Funko Pop? It's not out yet, but I'm sure one's coming out. You want to pre-order it now?
You want to pre-order the God of War Funko?
No, I don't. Atreus? You want an Atreus?
You want a Zelda?
You can get a Zelda. We
Want
can
a
get
Zelda?
3 Zeldas. You want Zelda on a motorcycle? We got Zelda on a motorcycle. Bryn, would you like a Funko Pop?
No, I think only thing that Bryn wants is to have a legitimate online service for Nintendo.
I do. That was my first news topic, and then we got off track.
I'm sorry, Funkos irritate me.
Okay, yeah, so it came out this week that Nintendo, well, they announced their online service last year, and people were like, okay, I guess we're paying for shit now.
What's it called?
And then, what?
What's it called?
The Nintendo Online
Yeah.
Okay.
service. Nintendo
They don't have
Online.
some catchy
Yeah,
name,
it's not like PlayStation Plus or
Xbox
Live Gold.
Gold.
Yeah, so yeah, they pretty much left people in the dark for like an entire year about that, and then finally, I think it was last week, just came out with like specifics, and it's launching in September, and people are pissed, and I am kind of irritated too because it sounds like fucking trash. Because there's only like 3 online games out right now anyway, and
Which ones are those?
there's like Splatoon, Mario Kart,
The punch
I think
game.
ARMS.
Yeah, ARMS.
And then, I don't know, there might be a
It
couple
will be
indies or
Smash,
something.
obviously.
Yeah, Smash, but
There's gotta be something else I'm not thinking of. Either way.
yeah,
there's not
I don't
many.
know. But
There's not
anyway,
many.
so I mean, their online is like known for being really shitty anyway. They still have the fucking friends code thing.
Ugh.
They just don't know how to come into the 21st century, get with the times and whatever. Because I don't know.
Wait, what's a friends code thing?
Okay, so like like on Xbox or PlayStation, where you can just like look up somebody's gamer tag,
Or their real name.
or you're playing with someone, and you can go to their profile and just add them.
Yeah.
You have to. There's like this like 16, 20 digit whatever
Unique
unique code thing that you have to give to somebody, and then they enter it.
Hey, my name's AAB72498.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you have like your username and stuff, but like it was. I don't know. I didn't have a Wii U, so I don't know if that was still a thing. But I have the Switch now, and I haven't actually played online with anyone, so I don't really know what the hell's going on.
Do you have
with
any
that.
online games for Switch?
I have one game. I have Zelda.
Oh, like I didn't know if they,
Yeah,
do
no,
they have
I-
a free game program?
Well, okay, so with the online thing, so they announced that there's going to be like the NES Classics thing, which what it sounds like is there's like 20 titles to start with when they first release it. And it because originally when they announced it, it was like every single month you get to choose from one game from this catalog of titles, and you get to rent that game for 1 month, and then you return it at the end of the month, and you get to pick a new game, and it's like, that was really dumb. That just was the dumbest idea.
Wait, you only get the game for a month?
Yeah, and then you had to return it, and then you could grab another game.
Return it?
Well, like
it
digitally,
just
like
disappears
it's
digitally?
yes, pretty much.
Stops being accessible.
And so now it kind of seems like
So what happens to your game data and all your saves?
I don't know.
and-
I don't know. That it was never a thing. But now it's like, it seems like kind of like a Netflix type thing where you can just like pick from like a selection of like 20 games or whatever, and then they might be adding more later, and then it's like this. But it's all NES games. These are like 30-year-old games that they're like, hey, look, this is a great service. But meanwhile, PlayStation and Xbox are getting. The AAA games, current gen games, 2 of them every single month. Well, like you'll get indies every once in a while.
With PlayStation, you just get top-down space shooter, the video.
Yeah, exactly. But every once in a while you get like they gave
Mad Max.
Cool.
Oh, I missed that one.
Metal Gear Solid 5.
Oh yeah,
Knack, baby.
They did
Don't do
Little
it.
People, Big Planet. Oh, no.
No, that's a TV show about little.
No, he's talking about Little Big Planet.
Yeah, Little Big Planet.
Little People, Big World. Sorry.
Um,
Not big.
Yeah.
What was it called? Little Planet, Big.
Little Big Planet.
A Little Big Planet.
With Sackboy.
Sackboy.
yeah. So anyway, yeah. So they're, and so because of that, they're gonna take away the Virtual Console, which they had on the Wii and the Wii U, where they put like NES, Super NES, N64 games on there, and you could buy them and have them on there. And now they're not going to have that.
You had to rebuy them on each new fucking console. Because
no one's holding a gun to your head and saying you have to, but it's nice to be able
irritating.
to. Well, the Switch is the perfect console for that. Like it has the power to emulate up to GameCube games very easily. And, it'd be really nice to be like, yeah, you know what, I want to play, Mario Sunshine or, Twilight Princess or something.
On the go.
And have it on the go with me, have it forever digitally. But it seems like they're switching to this now, like, the subscription service.
They're switching?
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Even PlayStation Now is better than that. And that's,
yeah. Okay, so, and so the big thing that's getting people pissed off is there is no way to back up your save data on the Switch. You can transfer it from the internal memory to an SD card, but it can't copy it for whatever reason, which it has the capability to. But PlayStation allows you to do that, back up your shit on like a thumb drive or an external hard drive, and then if you pay for the service, you get the online cloud saves. And then Xbox allows you to do the external stuff, but it also just gives cloud saves for free. You don't even have to be a gold member to do that. And now Nintendo offering the only way to back up your save data on a portable console that's being taken around, easily breaking. The only way to do it is to pay for their fucking piece of shit service and back it up to their cloud service.
What was the cost of the service again?
It's only $20 a year, which isn't bad, and I know people are going to pay it, and I might. I don't know, but it's exactly. It's the fact that there are the hardware capabilities to do some sort of external backup for free. Something that should have been at launch, and something that the Wii U was capable of doing. Even the Wii was even able to do, because you could do put an SD card in the Wii, and for some reason the Switch just doesn't have it.
Well, they've got to make that money back on from the Nintendo Labo,
Yeah, they made way too many cardboard boxes.
Yeah,
now they need to sell.
yeah.
No, they didn't make enough. Somehow they sold out of cardboard boxes.
Wait,
right?
really?
That's what Brent told me.
Yeah, no, they're like, well,
Is that where
that's
they
what
failed?
happens
Because
with everything Nintendo makes.
Everything Nintendo does, they
know it's going to sell out, so they artificially lower, the inventory, so then it will be worth more later. I mean, that's why you can walk into a used game store, find like a good copy of any N64 game, and it's still like $50-$60, because that shit retains its value.
Yeah.
Because there's so few of them.
I bought
relative.
Pokemon Leaf Green for $37
Yeah,
in school.
yeah, Pokemon's, even though there's like 10 million copies of one game floating around, they're still full price just because of the demand for them.
Yeah.
But, yeah. That's
Any games you guys are looking forward to coming out? Well, I guess we've been on a little gaming topic for a while.
I don't know. What the hell's coming out this year?
Yeah,
Red
I'm
Dead.
kind of struggling to... when that
Red
actually
Dead.
comes out,
Yeah. Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm looking forward to that.
That's not coming out. I don't have any faith in that.
I don't know. E3's in a month, so I guess we'll...
Oh yeah, did you
I
guys
see some
see
E3 previews?
all the leaks?
Yeah, I saw the Avatar preview.
What?
There's an Avatar game coming out after the new movie.
Like the the
Scheduled for
people
release.
Avatar.
I'll believe that comes out when Avatar
Yeah.
2 comes out.
Well,
but
apparently it's coming out in
supposedly
after year 2020, and it'll probably be one of the launch games for the new console. Apparently, that's what they're speculating. What do you think the new console is going to be called? The PlayStation 5?
probably.
Yeah.
Or the PlayStation V?
Ew,
Is it going to be called the PV?
The PV.
that's just dumb.
Pisva.
Pisva. I already call it the Pisva.
No, they already have the PS Vita, so I guess PV.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
just be they want you
Yeah,
to pretend
PSV.
that the Vita doesn't exist.
Oh,
This actually happened. R.I.P.
But no, did you guys see the was it Walmart Canada leaked some of the E3 stuff?
Yeah, you
on
sent me
accident?
that.
Oh, I did.
Walmart Canada.
Yeah, they accidentally, like
Megalomart.
once
Megalomart.
E3 starts and they put up like the super way too early pre-order options, like they announce it at something like here's Borderlands 3 and then on like Walmart's
7
website.
years early.
Yeah, you can pre-order it even though it doesn't have a release date or box art or anything like that. All of that stuff just got put up on Walmart Canada's website like a couple of days ago.
So what are we looking at?
Borderlands 3 is probably the biggest thing on there.
Oh, really? I thought that was a joke.
No, that was serious.
Yeah.
I love Borderlands.
There was some untitled Assassin's Creed, like it was literally just called Assassin's Creed.
Haven't they done that already?
2018. Yeah, because there's a new one every fucking year.
There is a new one every year.
And then they took a year off and they were like, Origins is going to be great. And then it just looked exactly the same.
I really want to try the Pyramid one, though. I don't know why.
Origins.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Hey,
It wasn't
hey,
great.
whenever I play the Assassin's Creed game, everybody always wants to complain about how you phase through walls and don't grab shit, and I completely agree with that. But the game gets itself done.
It's because it's in a simulation. It's not a glitch. It's just the simulation.
It's a glitch in the Matrix.
Yeah, it's not our game itself. It's
What's
something wrong.
Bethesda's excuse?
For what?
I
For
don't know.
Fallout 4?
They're supposed to be having like a really big conference this
Supposed
year.
to.
Yeah.
I don't care.
You guys talking
Yeah.
about Half-Life?
No. No one gives a shit about Half-Life.
Well, then why do they always make memes on Reddit about Half-Life 3?
Because it's just a meme to
Yeah, people want it. Well,
Half-Life
I would
three-
love if
People
it
actually
finally came
want it?
out.
Half-Life
Yeah.
3 will just be an absolute dumpster fire disappointment if it does come out.
There is a fan-made game that looks
you
okay. I
talking
saw
about-
some screenshots from
Wait,
it.
are you
but
talking about Hunt for the Freeman?
I don't know what it was.
Oh, Portal 3.
Hunt for the Freeman is that thing where that dude illegally stole Valve assets and used them to make a game and paid for some YouTubers to come in and voice characters. It was just an absolute dumpster fire of a
is
game.
it finished?
I mean, it's released.
Oh,
It's
but
not
no,
finished.
this isn't the same thing. No, they
Oh,
took
okay.
that all those leaked documents from or that some guy or the story guy that used to work at Valve, and he was like, "Hey, here's the story for Half-Life 3," and said, "Yeah." So there's this team of people that are trying to get volunteers from the game industry to help just work on this and basically make Half-Life 3 how they think it would have been
It's
made.
just gonna.
Why don't they just do it like a Kickstarter
Well,
like
yeah.
Super Troopers did?
Well, because Valve owns all the
Yeah.
you can't make money off of this. People have to do this for free.
Yeah, but Super Troopers, they basically were
No,
they
I
had to
know what you're
do
saying.
it for free up until they got to a certain number of money raised, and then they got the studios to join them in.
Well, that
the
was
process.
distribution.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah, because once
Broken
the
Lizard,
movie was done, then they got
Yeah, 'cause
they shopped it around.
Broken Lizard actually owned their own rights to their characters
Yeah.
and script and everything, whereas this is completely different because it's it'd be like if some dude wanted to make his own Kingdom Hearts spinoff, since Kingdom Hearts is never actually coming out. That's not something that would be possible to do.
so have all the Kingdom Hearts games that recently came out just been re-releases or remasters?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, like
Over
the
the
one I
last 30
have.
years.
Two of them.
Yeah, it's like the 1 and 2 remastered. It has Chain of Memories and.
I never
Yeah,
played
the last actual one that I can remember was Dream Drop Distance, and I believe that was 2012 because it was one of the earlier 3DS games.
Oh yeah.
That was the last one that actually established a forward narrative and wasn't just back in the past and re-releases and
Yeah.
remasters.
Yeah, I think that's the last.
Those
one
games
up
are the
until
ones with
3.
the Disney characters, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
They used to be my favorite, one of my favorite game franchises, and now it's just...
Well, 3 looks pretty good from all the footage they've shown. It looks
So what were the
What
other
little
games?
footage they have shown.
Yeah.
So Borderlands 3.
Borderlands
anything
3,
else worth
Assassin's Creed. I mean, not really. There's another Forza game. I don't give a shit about racing.
noting? Any Need for Speed games? Because I really like Need for Speed.
Not that I remember seeing.
I'm done talking about EA.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Excuse me. EA doesn't own Assassin's
Can
Creed.
you do a
or
deeper voice
Borderlands.
than that?
How deep do you want me to go?
Do the EA Sports logo.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
So Don Quixote is not coming to the U.S.
Who's that?
We are not getting a United States release.
Well, we might someday, but...
Yeah.
What is that?
It is a movie directed by Terry Gilliam that has been in the works for almost 20 years, and he finally got it made. It's got Adam Driver in it, and...
He finally fucking made it. So much shit. So many people have been attached to the movie.
Oh, yeah.
Johnny Depp. Fucking...
Johnny
Hello
Depp.
there.
It's me.
Oh, Ewan.
Ewan,
Yeah. So, yeah, people have been attached to the film.
far more than just those two.
Yeah, it's pretty much getting a French release, an Italian release, and then what was it? The U.S. distributor just up and decide. Was it Amazon?
It was Amazon. Well, I mean, and I understand why that they're dropping
Do you
distribution.
need context for all of this? Are you confused?
Probably.
I mean,
Okay,
I don't know
so-
if we're going to go off the rails too much. You guys can keep going.
Well, no, it's fine. So, Terry Gilliam, he was part of Monty Python. He did the animations for them back in the day, and then he directed Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas,
Brazil.
12 Monkeys,
okay.
The Imaginarium of Dr.
Brazil.
Parnassus, Brazil.
I love Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite directors, and he had the Zero Theorem, which I still haven't seen.
Yeah. Anyway.
But so the movie was in development hell for fucking forever.
Forever.
And then it's finally coming out. I think it already premiered at, was it Cannes or?
I don't think that's happened yet.
Or, no,
I
no,
don't think
Cannes,
that
yeah,
Cannes hasn't. But
Cannes.
Can't whatever.
There's no S. The S is silent. It's French.
Fucking France.
But
But there was a producer who walked out of the project as it was being filmed over creative and personal differences.
Mm-hmm.
You know, essentially he just didn't. He probably thought because everything was so fucked with everything involving this movie, he probably thought it was never going to get made. So he was like, "Whatever, I'm out of here." Movie finally gets made, you know, despite his involvement. Mm-hmm. Now he's suing because he wants all that money because, you know, the movie actually got made. He was involved even though he walked out, so now he's being a little asshole about it, demanding, all sorts of money for a film that really, even if it does come out, is not going to be very commercially successful because of the bizarre nature of the film.
None of his movies have ever made money.
Fear and Loathing didn't make money?
Hell no.
No.
Why?
Because nobody saw it.
Until way after.
Yeah, all of his movies end up becoming cult classics. They never make money. They probably make money off DVD sales and online streaming and shit. But theatrical releases. Well, that's why his movies always have trouble getting made is because they don't make money.
Because they're usually so bizarre and high concept. And,
yeah.
I mean, it's especially this one alone. Do you know the base story of Don Quixote? The book? Do you?
Vaguely.
Essentially,
I've never actually read it.
This guy back in olden times reads this book, reads all these books about all these, nobles and knights and everything, and he starts to think of himself as a noble or a knight or whatever. And he starts trying to do these heroic deeds, but he fails at them because he's just an ordinary person.
That'd be me.
And then this this movie is essentially taking that concept, but then bringing it into the modern day where I don't know if he sees too many. I've tried to keep myself away from as many details as possible.
From what it seems from the trailers is Adam Driver's character is making a movie about Don Quixote, whatever the hell you say it. And the guy that he gets to play him in the movie, who's is it Italian? Are they in Italy or whatever? Yeah, it's just some random old man. And then he leaves, and then he comes back at another date, and this man has now assumed the role of Don Quixote, and he thinks he's Don Quixote, this fictional character. And then they do all sorts of wacky adventures, and yeah.
Wait, is that similar to The movie that came out where the
guy with the thing.
No, there was some guy who
Thor was there.
There was some guy, and people believed that he came back as a ghost and inhabited this person while they were filming. No, it was about this person's life, and he was like a comedian or an entertainer or something like that, and this person.
Are you talking about Andy Kaufman?
Yeah.
Oh no. Well, wait. Are you talking about the documentary about the making of Man on the Moon?
Yeah.
Oh, that was just what the hell are you talking about? Okay, no. The Man on the Moon was a movie, a biopic about Andy Kaufman. And Andy Kaufman, who was a real person, was played by Jim Carrey.
Yeah,
and
Jim
then on
Carrey.
Netflix, yes, and then on Netflix, they had a documentary about the making of that movie and about how he did all this method acting and became Andy Kaufman on set.
Yeah, well, people were talking about how this is like a reincarnation of Andy Kaufman.
Well, no, he was saying that because he's a crazy person and method acting and shit. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I don't like Kick-Ass.
is it similar
even
to
though
that?
I was in it.
No.
Okay,
No.
sorry.
No.
You're fine.
Whatever. You guys can laugh at me again.
I
One
just-
more time in this podcast.
Justin, you're fine.
That's what I'm here for.
I do like the fact that Adam Driver, outside of Star Wars, has just chosen to constantly just be in all of these weird and bizarre movies.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he was in Midnight Special, which it could have been a really good movie, but had a really just flawed narrative.
Yeah, and then he was in Logan Lucky.
Logan Lucky, I'm gonna be a
awesome.
Southern man missing an arm doing
I'm
a
a
bank
bartender.
heist. Yeah.
We're gonna. No, it's not a bank heist. Well, it's kind of a bank. They robbed the NASCAR
We
racetrack.
robbed the NASCAR.
Speedway. Woo!
I really enjoyed that movie, and it's just it's cool to see, even though he's the best part of the current Star Wars trilogy, like the new trilogy, that he's still going out and like
What character does he play?
Kylo Ren.
Oh, Kylo Ren. Okay.
Yeah.
He's going out and doing all these weird and
Han
bizarre
Solo's
movies.
son.
Yes.
Han Solo.
That's
Yes.
right.
That's right. Han Solo's coming out.
And little Han Solo's got his own solo movie
Hey guys,
coming
I'm
out.
Han Solo.
I'm little Han Solo.
I'm gonna get the Millennium Falcon.
So
That's a Kessel Run.
what do you guys think about the Han Solo movie coming out?
I'm looking forward to it.
Brent says the logo sucks. Which
Oh yeah, on
suck.
that
The logo
fucking
is awful.
trailer, every single trailer, it's like it looks really. Yeah, it looks really cool, and then all of a sudden it's just like this Windows Movie Maker piece of shit, little like thrown together in 2 seconds thing.
Yeah,
like,
perfectly
you think we
described.
should spend more time on this graphic? Ah, fuck it! It's Star Wars.
Yeah,
We got
We
a
have-
$30 million budget for this graphic.
We have a better graphic than Solo does, I feel.
Do we?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do we not?
I guess.
This graphic is great.
I like our graphic. But
But yeah,
it's funny because, you know, almost the whole movie's already out on YouTube because they're so afraid that no one's gonna see this thing that they just
yeah, it's like every
every-
other day there's like 5 new like look at this 30-second TV spot. Like how many goddamn trailers are there for this thing?
You can take all of them and establish the narrative of the film if you get them into the right order.
Oh yeah, we've pretty much seen everything unless like they bring in Darth Maul for some reason.
I do.
It's the one where he goes into carbonite.
Huh?
It's the one where he goes into carbonite.
No, that's Empire Strikes Back, my dude.
I do like how coincidentally the Han meets Lando thing came out like right around the same time as This Is America released, and everybody was like, "Oh shit, Donald Glover!" And then they're like, "Hey, come watch this. Come watch Han meets Solo."
Yeah,
Or Han
look,
meet
it's
Lando.
Childish
Han meets
Gambino.
Solo.
He's in a Star Wars movie.
He's in our Star Wars movie. Come see the Star Wars
Yeah.
movie.
You like rap music? Come see him on the Millennium
And
Falcon.
then speaking
Do you
of,
like Don Glover?
oh yeah.
love
I
Don
mean,
Glover.
I loved him
Yeah.
back in Community. Like, he was one of the main reasons I started watching Community.
Yeah, I'm an
was,
OG
he was one
fan
of my
of him.
favorite characters on that show.
Yeah, Bryn told
As
me
Troy
about
Barnes.
him. I used to listen to Childish Gambino, the rapper, and then Bryn was over one time, and he's like, "Hey man, you know this guy's an actor too. His name's Don Glover," and I'm like, "What?"
Donald Glover. Yes.
His name's Donald Glover.
Well, no,
People
there
call him
used to be a
I
big
know,
stand-up
I know.
bit about, okay. But
I used to watch him fucking way back in the day. I was in like middle school at the
Oh,
time
yeah,
when he was
the
just had his
Derek
Derek
comedy.
comedy shit. When that was like, it wasn't super well known, but like, you know, it was
Bro
circuit-
Rape was, but...
Bro Rape was like the big one that.
what?
Bro rape.
You
Yeah.
ever seen Bro Rape? Oh, dude, I gotta show you that sometime. That was Actually, Bobby Moynihan, who used to be on SNL, was in that before he was even.
That's why he was in like Mr.
Oh, and Ellie
and
Kemper
stuff,
was in the. Did you ever see the Blowjob Girl video?
Probably, I don't remember.
But anyway, she's the girl in that video. That was before she was on The Office or anything.
But back with the Solo thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw like something Ryan Johnson said, and I didn't get the chance to actually see what his tweet or whatever was.
Oh.
But something he said got blown like way out of proportion to the point where people were acting like he was saying something negative about the film.
Mm-hmm.
So then he had to like go back and like backtrack and say all this like positive stuff about it and how much he loved it. Ryan.
About Han Solo.
Yeah, about Solo.
Oh yeah.
Sorry. And it's really weird, especially when you think about there's these rumors now that like his trilogy of Star Wars films was just
a hoax.
Just
by
purely
Kathleen Kennedy.
Yeah, just purely meant to drum up interest in The Last Jedi before it came out. Because I do remember like us specifically, we were like oh
wow,
shit, like they liked this movie so much.
Yeah, and then
Like,
then that made expectations here, and then we saw the movie and we were like, what the hell did we just watch? So yeah, I think Disney or Lucasfilm and Kathleen Kennedy really need to get their shit together.
I was gonna say you can't say Disney because like the branch that's handling Marvel is doing flawlessly.
Yeah, they seem to know what the hell they're doing.
They're
But I thought there was already a big Marvel production team before they were acquired. That was a large part of that.
There was, but still, I'm just saying.
I mean, they ramped it up after the Avengers movie, which is the first Disney made.
Yeah.
Wait, the Avengers 1 was the first Disney?
Yes.
So
everything before that, I think, was
6
through
years.
Yeah, everything before that was like through
Wait,
Paramount.
what did you say?
So they've been with Disney now for like 5, 6 years.
6 years, yeah.
Wow. It
Yeah.
doesn't seem like that.
I know.
Well, yeah, because there's like 3 or 4 movies coming out every single year.
I see. That's the thing.
Getting old.
They're doing that even though they're doing like 3 times the films, they're still handling it better than I feel like Lucas. Well, not Lucas, but Kathleen Kennedy and them are handling the Star Wars films. In my opinion.
Yeah.
Who's Kathleen Kennedy?
The woman in charge of.
She's the president of Lucasfilm. Yeah. She used to produce a lot of Spielberg's movies back in the day. Like I think she worked on Indiana Jones, like Jurassic Park, I think Schindler's List.
E.T.
She might have worked on E.T.
E.T.
I think so.
Spielberg, right?
But yeah, she's been a producer around for years, and then when George Lucas was handing off Star Wars and Lucasfilm to Disney, he said, there's one stipulation though, Kathleen Kennedy has to be the president. She has to run this shit.
So
because he trusted her, but now she...
Were they friends or something? Or
oh, yeah.
Like...
Well, yeah, because him and Spielberg are buddies, and...
Really?
Yeah, and so, close-knit group of producers and filmmakers.
And it might not even be her fault either. It could literally just be coming from the top of Disney because they're trying to immediately have it match up to the Marvel success that Marvel's having, but it just something about the way that those
Star
two
Wars
separate
is
entities.
Though. Yeah,
it is, and it
shouldn't
be jam packed the way that it is. Like,
yeah,
it makes sense to have kind of makes sense to have all these Marvel films going on, but there's just too much Star Wars constantly coming out, and that's what I don't
there's not
like.
enough. I really hope that they branch out here in the coming years, but like.
What makes the last
so
movie
far,
such
it's
a
like
flop?
everything has to be like connected to the original trilogy somehow because that's what people know and they recognize, and it's like they had us for a while. Like, I liked Rogue One. It was it was pretty good. I liked The Force Awakens. It was like, okay, Star Wars can be made good again. And then it's just like they're just doing the same shit. It looks like I mean. The Last Jedi is the only movie that's come out since then, and then we'll see how the hell Han Solo is, and then...
what makes The Last Jedi such a flop? I mean, I didn't see it, so what makes it so bad?
It's not a flop.
Yeah, it's not terrible. It's just like, there's parts that I really loved, and then there's just parts where it was just like, what the fuck?
But what makes it a what the fuck moment?
You'd have to just watch it.
No, but I fundamentally don't understand.
All I will say was Carrie Fisher Superman, Harry Potter... horse riding sequence.
Yeah, we talked about this a little last week, too.
We did last week. Those are the two big, there's just so many things in that movie that were just there for no fucking reason.
And it's so
literally
limited.
just served to piss people
yeah,
off.
I mean, the entire thing, like, it would, Star Wars is... shit, yeah, that's what I was worried about. I think one of the cameras just
they
shut
both
off.
died.
Yep, they both died. Okay, whatever. Well, ran out of time. That's why I was like, we need to.
This will be the dark segment of the show.
Okay, now we're back.
Well, we weren't recording?
Huh? Well, we were, but I'm just gonna edit all that.
Don't
out.
edit that out.
It was solid
It
gold.
was solid squirt.
He fucking squirted on me.
I squirted
I'm
on my
not
pants
happy
too.
about it. God damn it.
But yeah,
bad.
Solo, Star Wars. I don't know. I it's the one thing that makes me mad about if it is true. Real quick.
All right.
If it is true that they aren't actually making this Rian Johnson trilogy, because I was kind of excited to have something that had no connection to the original trilogy.
Yeah. And Jon Favreau's TV show, they just came out and was like, yeah, it takes place like 3 years after Return of the Jedi. Or whatever. So it's like, it's going to be connected to that world. And like, can we just get something from like 2,000 years before any of this shit happened?
Or after.
Yeah, just some like random ass story, or you know, like old Republic Jedi, or just fucking something that doesn't have to do with goddamn Luke Skywalker
Like
or anyone.
Knights of the Old
What if they made a
Republic
Yoda
proved.
movie?
No, god damn it! I don't want a fucking Yoda movie.
Knights of the Old Republic proved that you
What
can.
about a Jar Jar movie?
Shut the
Justin,
fuck up.
please hold
Shut
on.
the goddamn fuck up.
Knights of the Old Republic proved that you can have a great Star Wars story, have literally nothing to do with anything in the original trilogy, and have it still succeed. That's all we're saying.
Yeah.
I know that no
The
one's
only reason
listening,
I'm okay
but-
with an Obi-Wan movie right now is just because I like Obi-Wan and Ewan McGregor's coming back.
It's also because
presumably.
it's either that or it's going to be a Boba Fett movie. I'd much rather have an Obi-Wan movie.
Yeah.
But yes.
Boba Fett.
Boba Fett!
Yeah, so, okay, we're
It's
done.
Boba Fett related to Jabba the Hutt.
Did you say Dom DeLuise? What'd you say?
Dom DeLuise!
I don't know, the China symbol was it. Is Boba Fett related to Dom DeLuise?
I guess
What did you say?
I guess it doesn't matter.
No, what
What
did
is-
you say? I want to know what you said.
He said, is Boba Fett related to Jabba the Hutt?
I thought that was
Moving
his
on.
son or something.
What is Dom DeLuise's catchphrase?
I don't know.
I'm wacky. I don't know.
I was gonna try and do some sort of really bad.
Hey!
I wanted to say I'm walking here, but
I'm walking here. I got my feet on.
I'm walking.
anyway,
Um,
let's go on before Bryn hits that fucking gong again.
yeah, I'm gonna hit the fucking gong again.
So, next week, we have some exciting shorts coming out. Right?
Shorts?
Or is that
I'm
2
wearing
weeks
shorts.
from now?
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, we're working on finishing up some stuff right now.
Yeah,
Um,
Billy.
Tonight, though, is the season finale of Barry.
Yes, very excited for that.
It's also my birthday party,
That's true. It is.
Well, yeah.
and it is also Westworld.
Yeah.
Yes, Westworld is also on.
What is Barry?
And, well, Silicon Valley's on tonight, too, but... yeah, no, Barry is like the best show, new
Were they have
show
Silicon
that's on
Valley
right now.
and Westworld on the same night?
There's
And Barry,
Yeah, it's Westworld, Silicon Valley, Barry, and then John Oliver's show.
Those are all HBO. things?
Yeah, all Sunday. Yeah, Sunday nights.
Wow, that's a lot of
great.
great programming for one.
That's
night.
like
I didn't
all
realize
their
they were
original
doing all
programming
that.
comes out like just on Sunday.
That's interesting.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, yeah, except Bill Maher's on Friday nights. But other than that, I don't even know what other shows they have on right now. They have other stuff that periodically comes out, but yeah, no, Barry is
What is that
so good. Okay, so it's Bill. You know Bill Hader.
He's
been SNL.
I know who he is. I just can't. No, I know who he is. I'm trying to
looks
make
like
my
a
own
lizard
connection,
man.
but it's not gonna.
Yeah,
happen.
he's a
Okay.
lizard man.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I
okay, so he's an ex-Marine and he's an assassin, and then he goes to do a hit job in L.A. and he has to kill this one guy who takes an acting class. And while he's scoping, scoping the hit out or whatever, he goes into the acting class and he's like, "Oh my God, I want to be an actor," but he sucks. So he's really good at being a hitman, but it's tearing up his soul. But he wants to be an actor, but he's fucking terrible at it because he doesn't know how to show any emotion.
And this is an HBO. Oh, it is, because I've seen that. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
I've seen it!
No, I just got my HBO subscription again, and I've just been forking through the shit, and I keep seeing that.
You should watch it. It's really good.
Okay.
But yeah, we don't want to spoil too much about it. But
Yeah, it's very funny.
every
It's
episode
like black comedy.
has gotten much better.
Yeah.
And
What did you just say?
Black comedy.
But he's a white guy.
Dark comedy is usually the term that I use, but it's
black comedy.
Either way.
Whatever.
Black comedy is more of a British way to
think
say
Am I
it.
appropriating
like-
genres?
No. It's
I think black comedy. I think like Get Out or
That
Well, it wasn't really a comedy.
no, I mean it had some funny.
It had
moments.
some
It was
comedic
written by
elements.
a funny guy, but yeah, no.
Are you thinking like
What?
Medea? Is that what you're saying?
yeah,
like
a comedy starring black actors. Is
I
that
thought like literally black people making. Black
No.
comedy.
Dark comedy, black comedy. It's like
Oh.
yeah, like the
a
Room.
comedy that's no. That's
Okay. Well, sorry. It
No,
just
No,
you're-
like-
you're
like
saying
very
no,
much
no,
sense
I
to
know.
me.
I'm just making fun of you.
Um,
Like Death to Smoochie is
Yeah.
kind of a black comedy.
World's Greatest Dad.
Yeah.
Things
Things that are like it's
in Bruges.
Nutty
is the
Professor.
best
yeah,
example.
where it's
no,
like
not
it's,
Nutty
it's serious sometimes. Like there's
Didn't
usually like
even hear you.
like very straight element to it, but the situation itself there's not like explicitly like jokes. So it's
Did you hear what he
yes,
said?
I'm
He's
just ignoring it.
Nutty Professor.
Yes, the Nutty Professor.
Watch, I'm Eddie Murphy. Watch me put on this fat suit and fart.
We define that as comedy in air quotes.
Can Eddie Murphy just be his own genre? I know he hasn't made a movie in like 10 years, but can he just be his own genre?
I like that one Eddie Murphy movie where he's
Eddie Murphy.
where he's like the little guy inside the big guy's
Oh
head.
God, meet Dave.
Yeah.
I'm Eddie Murphy inside of a big Eddie Murphy. There's like 500 of us.
That's like that episode of SpongeBob where he has like the bunch of
Exactly,
little
an
SpongeBobs in his
episode of
head.
SpongeBob did it better than a $70 million Hollywood film. What does that tell you?
And that was only like a little like 15-second bit.
Just like how fucking Donald Duck Comics did Inception.
You guys know that episode of SpongeBob where they're going out for a night on the town and Mr. Krabs wants to come but he's too old. And then they're like, okay, Mr. Krabs, you can come out and have a, go out on the night on the town with us. And then but he's not feeling it, and like, cause Mr. Krabs
Mr.
thinks
Krabs
they're lame.
isn't feeling it.
Yeah, are you feeling it, Mr. Krabs? Are you feeling it? And then they, and then he's gonna go away, and then Patrick is like, I guess you're gonna miss the panty raid.
I guess you're gonna miss the panty. I can't do
The panty raid. How the hell did they get away with that?
I don't know.
Like,
I don't know.
like this is a damn children's show, and they're talking about breaking into women's houses so they can steal their undergarments.
Don't they break into his house and steal Pearl's underwear?
No, it's his mom. They
Oh.
break into Mrs. Krabs, Mr. Krabs' mother's house, and steal her bloomers. She's like, Eugene, my bloomers, and then oh no, that's not the same one. Yeah, where they make she makes them paint the house. That's the one where they're all swearing like sailors. Yeah.
This is the same show that had that episode with the pies inside of, or the bombs.
Yeah, the
of
bombs
pies.
inside of a pie that they buy from shady pirates that live outside the Krusty Krab.
There's a lot about that show that's just
Yeah.
absolutely
Well, I mean, the
nonsensical,
panty
but
raid
it's-
thing though. That's why I brought up. It's not a subtle adult joke.
That's
like,
true. No, it's not subtle in the
Yeah, because
slightest.
a lot
It's
of the
just-
stuff is like you get it now as an adult. You're like, I didn't get
But
that.
that
as
was
a
just
kid.
straight
But
up.
straight up sneaking into people's houses and stealing their bloomers.
But
like,
at the same time, like that's always been. I mean, you think of like those like shitty like early '80s comedy type things, like Revenge of the Nerds and stuff like
yeah,
that. Like,
well,
those
yeah.
were still considered
that,
like
I think that's
family.
what they were making fun of.
Yeah.
Those weren't family movies.
It was like PG.
Revenge of the Nerds.
Yeah.
No.
Parental.
I don't think PG-13
Porky's was
ex-
rated R. Like Animal House
Okay,
was rated R.
Porky's and Animal House are two completely different things.
No, well, Animal House. Is
No,
good.
I mean
that's a good movie.
From
Porky the
something
Pig?
like Revenge
Right.
of the Nerds.
Right. Yeah, it might be.
That was like
I don't know.
a more lighthearted family, like.
In Revenge of the Nerd. Wait, is that the one where they have the giant condom, like the elephant-sized condom?
I don't remember.
Or is that Porky's?
That sounds
might be
like something
Porky's.
from Porky's.
I don't know. I'll look this up later and have it floating around somewhere.
Right above Justin.
Just blur my face out.
I'm on.
Replace it with a giant condom.
No,
Yeah.
don't do that. Why am I looking right at the camera? I'm making it easy.
Yeah, stand still so I don't have to do any sort of tracking.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, It's one of those, like, it is weird, but at the same time, we've definitely had some other weird... I mean, shit, you know, one of the biggest shows of our childhood was about animal fights, you know?
What?
Oh, Pokemon?
Pokemon.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, PETA hates that shit.
PETA puts more money into making people feel bad about
People
playing
eating
ordinary
tasty
things.
animals.
Not even that, just like... They literally had an ad campaign where they designed a shitty Pokemon knockoff.
Oh, I played it.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah.
But it's like, okay, how much did you spend on this? How much could you have spent on helping animals?
Yeah, they kill more animals than they save
Yes.
in their kill shelters. They are a scumbag organization.
They are.
And I don't eat meat, and I'm for animal rights.
Yeah,
and
even the
shit,
vegetarian hates PETA, so go fuck yourselves,
No,
PETA.
no, Bryn's a vegan as of yesterday.
Actually, I think that's our show's new sponsor is PETA. PETA,
I
go
haven't
fuck
started the vegan
yourselves.
thing yet.
You haven't started it yet?
No, I think I'm... Well,
Are you afraid?
No.
You're not scared?
Well, he can't
I'm
be.
terrified!
He can't be a vegan today.
Do you
because-
think you're going to be strict?
Yeah, I just had some leftover pizza this morning.
Well, not only that, but you're having sushi, so like you.
Oh
kinda
yeah,
be-
yeah, exactly.
How strict do you
Kinda be
think you're going to
fucking
be?
that up.
Or like, what's
I'm
the
gonna
reason for
I'm
doing
at least
it?
gonna be as strict as possible. I'm only gonna try it out for like a month. Well, I might continue just. seeing
What's your
how
reasoning for doing it?
I want to lose some weight and get a little healthier.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe you could try a bicycle.
I don't own a bicycle.
Sorry.
No, I mean I'm gonna like exercise and shit too, but like
yeah,
I
dude,
just
I'm gonna
I
start
want to
going,
eat a little healthier.
I'm trying to go to
'cause
the gym this
I-
week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said trying.
trying.
Yeah. Which means
I'm-
I've done the first step.
I'm gonna try to go to the gym. It just drives straight home after work. Oh, I tried.
I tried.
I just couldn't-
missed it. I
couldn't
don't know what
find
happened.
it. I drove right by it. There was too much traffic.
I realized I forgot my pants.
What is in that? Is that just water?
Team Skeet, dude. I've been saving it up all week for you guys.
Tastes good to me.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us this week.
Yeah, are we gonna?
And every week.
Do we have anything else we want to cover?
I don't know. I mean, I had some like actual news. If you guys wanted to talk
All right,
about that.
let's wrap it up.
Yeah, you've got to wrap the news out. That's the.
I don't know.
new
The only real news that was like of mention was Trump pulling out of the Iran nuclear deal.
Which I know nothing about.
Oh, okay.
I don't know that we need to
It's
discuss
okay. Neither
it.
does our president.
Yeah, no, our president.
Neither does
did-
our president.
Yeah, no, seriously, they are the fucking Joint Chiefs of Staff said don't do that. Every security organization of the government said no, don't do that. 60% of the American people said, or 66%, I don't know, I'm throwing out statistics, said no, don't do that.
You're pulling
Um,
statistics out of your ass?
Russia, China, France, the UK all said no, don't do that. And then he did it anyway because Barack Obama was the one that signed the deal, and he doesn't like anything he did and doesn't read. So, yeah.
I don't read.
I'm so sorry. You want me to teach you how to read?
If you could teach me how to speak Spanish, that'd be great.
Buenos dias.
That means butthead.
It sure doesn't. We're gonna keep trying.
Papa, will you teach us the Spanish?
Will you teach us Spanish, Papa?
Papa.
All right.
Yes.
Any other relevant news topics?
Yeah, that's all I really had to say about that.
I saw a squirrel.
You saw a
That
squirrel?
was a pretty relevant news topic. I saw a squirrel the other day, and he looked at me.
Is Bruno Mars still being accused of cultural appropriation? Or did
I
that go away?
I don't even want to go there, man.
No.
That's not for us to talk about. I don't think that's for us to even approach.
I think we need to get a guest for
To
that.
appro-
Oh, Jesus Christ, no. Three white men do not need to be talking about what is and what is not
Right, what
cultural
is not
appropriation.
acceptable.
Do you guys want to phone in a friend?
No, we do not need to phone in a friend.
Call Rob.
We need to just leave that to people that are
Rob
qualified
probably
to
doesn't
talk
give a
about
shit.
it.
He'd be like, whatever.
Dude, Rob is impossible to get a hold of, man.
Dude, the one time you call him right now, though, he might answer.
I doubt it.
Yeah, whatever.
Anytime I send him a snap, his girlfriend just takes the phone and sends back a picture of herself, and I'm just like, I'm trying to talk.
I'm just gonna throw it out there that I think people are blowing up all this cultural appropriation shit a little too much. That's just my take on it. I mean, there's definitely a fine line there where it's like, yeah, no, don't do that. That's kind of racist. And then there's like the whole prom
They're
dress
calling-
thing.
They're
That's
calling
just
him a racist.
what was the you sent me the article the other week, but
They're not calling him a racist. He's just being accused of culturally appropriating because he himself is kind of white passing. Like he's not necessarily, especially to a lot of like older like moms and stuff. Like they look at him and they don't see him as like a black person.
Yeah.
Like you compare
he's non-threatening light-skinned black guy. That's the whole
like Bruno Mars
thing.
to like Childish Gambino's video where he's got his shirt off and he's wearing chains and it's like they see it as he uses his whiteness as much as possible to appeal to his
audience, right?
Yeah, people say that about Logic. That
Logic is legitimately white, isn't he?
No, he isn't. Logic is mixed.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, he was born to I forget. I think it's a black dad and a white mom. I can't.
I think that's
it
why,
could be the other way around.
I think
though.
that's why
I don't know.
people
There's a 50%
liked
chance
Michael
maybe
Jackson the lighter he got until he got too white,
I liked Black Jackson.
and then Black Jackson was the best.
Black Jackson is best Jackson.
Action
Really?
Jackson
Action Jackson.
reporting the news.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, I do agree with you there that he's taking. I mean, especially like some of the Uptown Funk, taking some of the soul styles and bringing those things back and kind of trying to
but
throw
that's
them
also
back
like
to the mainstream.
Well,
It's
yeah,
like,
but
hey, black people will like
this-
this, but white people also get down with this.
Get down with this.
I
I get down with the funk music.
I heard
down
the
with the
funk-
sickness.
No, but it's like that's the kind of that's the kind of
You're
music
off
that
camera, by
he
the way.
grew up with. It's like there's a lot of white rappers today that grew up with old school rap music, and they're like, this is the music I grew up with, and it's
Machine Gun Kelly.
like I don't like I'm a white guy, so I don't really listen to that much hip hop. I'm like the fucking Beastie Boys and
What?
shit, but which are three white guys, but.
I'll be
I mean,
Jewish
imagine if they
white
were around
guys.
today, like the level of hip hopness that they
I wish the Doors were
pioneered
around right now.
Huh?
I wish the Doors were still around.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
I thought we were
Well,
talking
sure.
about music. We
I don't-
still
I don't
wanted
know
around.
what-
Sorry.
I was trying to make a point there, but
I
never
will
mind.
I will
Sorry.
say related to back to your point. I mean, it's not necessarily like true though, because like you look at like Post Malone, who has the fucking
Right.
Best-selling album of all time.
Yeah,
And-
I don't get.
And
his
I
music.
don't either, but I'm saying he's a white rapper and he's still managed to. So I don't
He
know
was
if
a
the Beastie
country
Boys
musician.
would.
Yeah,
before that
not
or
Lil
something.
Dicky too.
I
Lil
like Little
Dicky-
Dicky.
Lil
Have you guys
Dicky's
seen the
humor,
Freaky
though.
Friday video
Yes,
for Little Dicky?
I've been forced to watch it. Yeah,
Do you not like it?
I don't really just.
I really like the premise of it. It was better than the Lindsay Lohan version, in my opinion. Plus, I didn't have to watch it for 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours.
I don't know how fucking long it is. You guys just throw out these numbers like you know this shit. He said $70 million for that movie earlier, and I'm like, you pulled that out his ass, but it sounded
No, because Meet
So-
Dave was one of the biggest flops of all time. It was something around the budget was like 70 to 80 mil, and it made like 12 mil in theaters.
See, sounds like you pulled it out of your ass, but it's probably true. When I pull stuff out of my ass, you guys just look at me and you're like, you idiot.
Because we spent a lot of time on Wikipedia articles just reading statistics about how much movies made and how much they got in return, and
He's looking it up now. He's
Yeah,
like,
he
I
is
am. I
looking
want
it
to know
up.
how close that was.
Well, once we
Oh shit! I was very wrong.
What, how much?
Budget of 60 mil, box office of 50 mil. I
Ah.
did not expect that.
Oh.
Must have been just domestic.
it still didn't make his money back. But
No, but that's to be expected because why the fuck would you hand Eddie Murphy $60 million?
That's Eddie Murphy. He was in that one movie where he's like coming to America or something, right?
Well, that was
Coming
back
to
when
America.
that was back when he was good. That was back
yeah,
when he
his
cared.
'80s shit was good. And his,
Yeah, I mean,
Donkey!
He said the same about Adam Sandler. Like, Adam Sandler used to be good, and then he realized, hey, I can just do the exact same thing in every film and make more money.
Did you guys like Click?
yeah, I think that was his like last.
I liked it as a child.
I liked Click whenever like he lost all the weight and he had like the tongue belly. Like I always wanted to lose that much weight that I have little flaps. Whip it out on the table. You wouldn't?
Would you like to do the honors, Bryn?
Stop. So that's what that feels like.
Yeah,
It's not great.
actually, I'm taking that away from you. Every time we give you something to play with, you end up either whacking it with me or
Yeah, where's the hammer?
It's gone. It's not a hammer. It's the axe of justice.
Bailiff.
No.
It's the axe of Justin.
No. Fucking whacked me in the nut last week.
I'm gonna go to Dollar Tree and buy more random shit and just hide it everywhere within grasping reach of Justin.
Oh fuck yeah!
All right, we're getting off the rails.
Yeah,
here. I think we should call it a
now's
day.
a good time to stop.
Yeah, I have to leave here in a few minutes anyway.
So remember, spend your dollary dues on the new Han Solo movie because
Go
we're
see Han
sponsored.
Solo.
Or see it on YouTube because it's on YouTube.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and send us your favorite Tacky Tablecloths for a chance to be featured in the show and win nothing.
And remember, no matter what your race, sexual orientation, or creed, or whatever, you can listen to any music you like because it's music and it's brings people together.
Can I listen to Harsh Noise?
Yeah.
Let's play some Suno.
That's just gonna be the outro.
Bum,